Gemini, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Gemini, I'm going to be doing your reading from December 8th to the 14th, and this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Dear Gemini, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. And thank you so much for being here, dear Gemini, bringing your beautiful presence. My twins. Jemush. Let's see what's going on for James. I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra fly. So Gemini, your challenge is the Two of Cups, which is exciting. Not a bad challenge at all. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Your challenge here, Gemini, has a lot to do with some sort of a partnership, connection, soul connection here with somebody. You could be dealing with another Gemini, could be dealing water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This has a lot to do with you solving some sort of an issue with a specific person, okay? Bringing a solution. Resolution, revelation, revolution. So we're going to talk about this, Gemini, and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. In the recent past, you have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. In the recent past, I do see here a strong sense of partnership, strong sense of union, relationship here, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. But at the same time, I'm also getting here somebody started emotionally shutting down. Okay, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, somebody started pulling back emotionally. We're going to talk about this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. In the present moment, you have the World, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. You know intuitively that there is a cycle that's finally coming to an end here. You have the World. Okay, so a cycle, some sort of a chapter is finally closing out for you. You also may have the intuition that somebody is coming back, or there is a very strong sense of it, as if something is about to happen. Okay, whenever you see the Six of Cups appearing, this does talk about a person from the past. There is definitely a lot of nostalgia. We're going to talk about more and we're going to see what is this cycle that's closing out for you. In the near future, you have the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There is a brand new beginning here that's going to happen for you in the near future. This brand new beginning here, Gemini, has a lot to do with an equal give and take exchange energy. There is an offer that's going to be coming in towards your way. You know, from my perspective, I see the Fool looking here towards the Six of Cups. So this is somebody from your past that you're anticipating of having a brand new beginning, okay? We're going to talk about this more. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength. Okay, so for a lot of you, there is going to be this closure of a conflict that has been ongoing for a long time, Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune here represents Sagittarius energy, a lot of optimism, a lot of positivity. You know, could be dealing with the Leo as well, Scorpio, Aquarius. There is something here about finality, about something like being very final, okay? It's like a turning point and you finally find relief in this situation and getting over this conflict and this beefing that has happened between you and someone else. Misunderstanding, argument. Now let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you, dear Geminis. So I'm going to clarify the main challenge, which is the Two of Cups, Gemini. That's actually a really good and exciting challenge. Why not, right? So your challenge, Gemini, the Two of Cups, is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. The challenge here that exists between you and this person, first of all, I am seeing here trust issues that you have with this person. I remember seeing this in your other reading as well for December. There is an opportunity here that you feel like is going to come towards you, but you seem not to trust the situation fully. For some of you, there could be a long distance situation. Someone here lives in a different part of the town, city, country. There is body of water wherever you guys are living. A lot of you have been wanting to travel with this person a lot to different places. And I feel like that whatever happened between you and this person, there is just, questionable things. There is a lot of questions. These questions here also that you have in your mind when it comes to this person has a lot to do with the future. Is this person reliable that you can actually build a family with? Or are they going to shut down emotionally again when something happens or when something goes wrong? I feel like Gemini, for you specifically, you being a great, powerful master communicator, you really value when somebody talks, even if it hurts, even if it's difficult. So, you just want to make sure that this person is emotionally stable and they have this emotional intelligence when they come towards you. If that's what the case here is going to be, you could be literally right now dealing with this person and having like trust issues, okay? So that's what you are talking about. That's the main issue here for you. And for you to have a brand new beginning with this person, you have a lot of questions on your mind that you would want to ask this person about, okay? So in the recent past, Gemini, let's clarify the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups in the recent past is clarified by the King of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the Devil. So I feel like here that because of a lot of toxicity, because of a lot of unhealthy habits, things were just not very in a good place. I see here somebody disconnecting, okay? It could have been you disconnecting, this person walking away, money, financial situation, housing, things like that could have been also an important aspect of this relationship. One of the things that I'm seeing here with the Devil, maybe somebody also here had some substance abuse or they were not in the right place, compulsive behavior, buying things and things like that, possibly a third-party situation. Now, this person in the recent past, Gemini, I do see here started shutting down. I'm seeing the Hermit right now. So, Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. For a lot of you, you were dealing with a person here, Gemini, that seemed to have been very closed off. You wanted to enter into a very successful, loving, committed relationship with this person, but the individual that you were dealing with, it looks like there was a lot of closed off energy. Communication, okay? Communication was blocked. Some of you were literally blocked, or there was blocking going on, blocking, unblocking, and things like that. I feel like here that, it was very difficult for this person to really express to how they were feeling. For some of you, you might have also experienced or felt like that you were being emotionally manipulated. This is not going to apply for everyone. Okay, so a lot of you wanted to be in a very successful relationship with this person, but it looks like there was something that was blocking, okay, from moving forward with this person. So let's talk about the King of Cups in the recent past. The King of Cups in the recent past, Gemini, is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. In the recent past, you were, like I said, dealing with, every one of your different signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like here for a lot of you, you feel kind of trapped with this person. It just became very overwhelming. Mentally, there was a lot of overwhelming emotions, a lot of feelings going on. For a lot of you, it was very difficult to maintain a relationship where somebody here was constantly feeling as if the relationship was a burden, when somebody here was not fully invested into the relationship. For others of you, you could have felt also emotionally drained in this situation. It really drained the heck out of you, and it was very challenging for you to move forward with this person. Also, I'm getting here, you just feeling really trapped in your mind, Gemini. When a Gemini gets trapped in their mind, that's hard. That's why I'm always recommending to do breath work and to do a lot of meditation and grounding for yourself, okay? So it was very difficult for you to get out of that mental prison and that situation. Now, in the present moment, Gemini, there is a cycle here that's finally coming to an end for a lot of you. The world is here, okay? So there is a cycle that's closing up. This could be you just detaching. This could be you just like letting go of a situation, of a person, completely focusing on yourself. The world here in the present moment is clarified by the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Judgment. Scorpio energy, okay, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of you are finally closing this heartbreak. You're putting a closure, you're almost putting a nail into the coffin and saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this heartbreak. I'm done with constantly contemplating, sitting here and waiting and trying to force anything. I'm just going to detach. That's my main thing that I'm going to do. For a lot of you with the Judgment here, you're coming to this major realization that the person you were dealing with, it's not my place to say whether this was your person or not. Everything is very personal, right? And these readings are general. But I feel like here that you are coming to realize that this person was not in the right place for you to even, have a family type of based relationship even to begin with. So for a lot of you, the heartbreak that happened between you and this person, it already caused you a lot of stress. It caused you enough stress. So that's why right now with the World, which is the last card in Major Arcana, you're closing up this chapter. You're saying, you know what, I'm just going to move forward. I really don't want to force anything. I'm just going to focus on what's important for me and what's ahead of me. Intuitively picking up, Gemini, your intuition is right. I feel like that the moment you detach, the moment you focus on yourself, there is going to be a conversation here and this person may come back from the past. One of the things that I'm going to mention, you're more than welcome to check out the success stories that I regularly share on my Instagram or on Facebook, how people come back weeks after, months after, and they're like, this reading came true. This reading really happened, So this is about realizing that tarot is multidimensional and we need to remove the urgency of the time and allow ourselves to really feel complete and whole without anybody or anything. And let the bridge of incidents unfold, So High Priestess is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Swords, Gemini, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Ace of Wands. What did I just say? What did I say? I said that there is an offer that's going to be coming in towards your way. Somebody here is thinking about making an offer to you, talking to you. You intuitively feel like that this is what's going to happen. That's why your challenge here is the Two of Cups, Gemini, because many of you are asking, is this person honest? Are they being honest with me? Are they really coming with true intentions? What do they want out of this relationship? Now, Six of Cups here is showing me that there is a lot of nostalgia going on, a lot of thinking about the past, a lot of contemplation happening. Six of Cups also indicates that there is this inner child healing going on. Somebody here has been doing a lot of inner work, inner child work. Also, this could be you. Clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Hermit. Remember when I just said somebody has been working on themselves? Literally, the Eight of Pentacles is that right here. Okay, Eight of Pentacles here, Gemini, talks about somebody that's working on something. So the person coming towards you, the person that you really feel you have a very strong connection with, they have been going through some sort of a spiritual awakening, metamorphosis, and so have you. I feel like excuse me, you also have been going through a major metamorphosis and transformation. And there has been a lot of inner work being done. See, the Hermit here is holding the lantern, eliminating the moon. The moon is already eliminated, but there is more stuff that are coming out from the subconscious mind. This little crayfish here coming out of the water, that indicates things popping up and coming to the surface. So for many of you, you could have been really just addressing, how do I feel when I'm in a relationship? What is my attachment style? Do I feel safe with this person? Do I feel safe in my friendships, in my relationships? So a lot of important questions that you have been really asking and thinking, right? Not many people do that. So in the near future, Gemini, there is a brand new beginning here that's coming up with the Fool. The Fool here is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Because of this healing, Gemini, because of the inner work that's been done, that's been conducted, I feel like here there is an offer. There is an offer here, and this offer has a lot to do with let's break the silence, let's talk about this, and let's move forward. This is about breaking the silence, okay? And really holding on to that vision of family reunion and getting back together and making this situation work to the best, okay? Now, the Six of Pentacles in the near future, I feel like here, I've been just going to the gym a lot recently, and I'm trying not to break these cards, Gemini, but we have some technical stuff in here, but that's okay. Literally, I've been lifting so heavy. And why, can somebody explain to me, I need an explanation. Why is it that anytime I get into Gemini's readings, my throat starts scratching or I have to drink water? Gemini, I've told you many times, you need to speak your truth and not hold it back. I gotta drink water, I'll be right back. Literally, always during Gemini's reading. I mean, I had that goddamn Armenian coffee just now. What's the deal? Gemini, my throat gets scratchy in most of your readings. Only you. Like, that is something that I feel like it's your throat chakra opening up. I'm picking up on your energy. You know, why do you think I've been fasting for 3 days, doing intermittent fasting? Because my energy is purifying, and I'm very observant and sensitive to energies. I'm not influenced by energies, but I can pick up and I can sense certain people's energies. Okay, so now I just remembered something I gotta tell you. I think I told you about this before, Gemini. Remember I told you about the video where this girl, it's on Instagram, this girl, she's in the forest and she's like trying to release her trauma. She's in a forest. You're gonna love this, Gemini. All done. We love to have some of those jokes. So she's like putting the camera on, she's hitting record, and then she's trying to she's like yelling on top of her lungs in the forest. The second she's yelling, there is an older man coming out of the bushes. His pants are down and he was taking a shit. And he's like jumping out of the bushes. And this girl gets double traumatized. It is so funny. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know. She was trying to release trauma from her throat. You know, maybe sometimes check the surrounding, ask around. Is there anybody in here? Anybody, you know, taking care of their needs? Anyways, Gemini, it was so funny. Now, Six of Pentacles here in the near future talks about this equal give and take exchange energy, clarified by the Nine of Swords, King of Cups, and Page of Wands. Now, in the near future, Gemini, I feel like here that a lot of you might kind of stress out a little bit just because you have had a lot of trust issues with this person. This is kind of natural, but I'm getting here this person is very determined to reassure you that they're coming towards you with the best intentions. They want to work things out with you. And then there is the Page of Pentacles, which is about an offer, solid offer coming in towards your way. It's like foundation. There is a foundation that's being laid between you and this person. So the Page of Pentacles, Gemini, in the near future is clarified by the Chariot, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. The cards are right here. Nobody can lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? This person is very determined to confess, profess, apologize, and to work things with you and to move forward. The Chariot here is about leaving the past behind, okay? Cancerian energy. And the Two of Cups, wanting to work things out. And remember, Gemini, the Two of Cups was also your challenge. And it's showing up here in the near future. It's exactly what I just said, you know? So bottom line here is that even though you're closing this chapter here, you're letting go of the stress and you're letting go of any attachments, any worries, that's what's actually speeding up your manifestations. How many times do I have to emphasize this to people? You need to release, let go of the need. There is no desperation. Let it unfold, you know? Let it snow. Let it snow. What is the advice for gems? Okay, literally, so we have Ace of Wands, which is kind of thick. I love that. The Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor. 4 cards, I'll take that. So Gemini, your biggest piece of advice here has a lot to do with realizing that even though you have had this heartbreak, this breakup, this situation here ended very unexpectedly and painfully, there is an opportunity here that's going to be presented because somebody here is stepping into the power and they're willing to work things out with you, to build something. The Three of Pentacles is here to cooperate. Your advice here is to see what is it that this person is bringing into the table, you know, just to also go slow, as I always say, but believe that your manifestations are due. They're coming in. Continue to do the work that you are doing within yourself, detaching. And yes, you have questions about trust issues. I know you do. You'll talk about that with that person. This is just a matter of time. So dear Gemini, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this reading helped, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.